Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy 2019. I'm very excited. I hope you all had a great holiday and Happy New Year. I'm excited about 2019 and things we'll do with the channel going forward. I've got some great ideas for reviews, some guns to review, Second Amendment type stuff. I'm really excited about maybe expanding into some of that stuff, rights and those things. So stick around. If you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, they'll come to you and let you know when new videos come out. I'm looking to increase frequency if I can this year. Lots of things going on. I'm fairly new, so this is a really exciting opportunity for 2019. With that said, today I want to talk about first home defense handguns, or home defense handguns. Not necessarily a first home defense handgun, but they could be your first home defense handgun. This is going to be about handguns that you would use in your home for self-defense, light rails on them, larger frame handguns, things like that. So stick around, we'll take a look at them a little bit more in depth. We'll cover striker-fired, hammer-fired, revolvers. We'll cover everything that we can that I think is probably the best way to go for a home defense handgun. Okay, so on the table I have a good example of what I think would be great home defense handguns. These are full-size handguns. We have some striker-fired guns. We have hammer-fired, so double-action, single-action, as well as double-action, single-action revolvers. All of these are full-size handguns. So I'm going to start with the striker-fired guns here first, the polymer guns. For the most part, you're going to find striker-fired as polymer handguns. They're lightweight. Full-size guns offer a great opportunity for your whole hand to get on there. So we're talking home defense. Size does not matter at this point. It's going to be stored somewhere. You want something that is full size. It's going to give you the best for recoil, and also get a really good hand on it, longer radius sight so you can see what you're aiming at. All these things are better on a larger frame handgun. Accuracy is going to be better, everything else. What I like about striker-fired is you also, most of the time, when you're looking at full-size handguns at least, you're going to see accessory rail. Home defense, one of the great options is being able to put on some sort of light. So if you've got a rail, you can now add a light, and you've got a flashlight if you need it. So for different options. This is an O-light, the PL2 Valkyrie, so you can put something like that on there when it's in your house. It's easy to gain access to, and if it's the middle of the night, now you've got a light on your weapon. That makes a big difference. Next you've got full size. This is a Beretta 92, or an M9 would be very similar. But either way, it's a full-size steel handgun, and it's double action, single action. These have all been safety checked. So you have the double action as well as the single action option. So with something like this, you still get that long radius. It's still a full-size handgun. You get all three fingers on there. Gives you the security of longer hammer pull if you want for the safety. This offers a safety and a decocker. So there's other options there. That's why you want to get out to the range. That's why you want to test some of these different handguns. See what fits you the best. Little bit different hand grips on them. These are a little bit thicker that I have on there, but they fit my hand well. There's different styles of handguns, so you want to be able to get out there and take a look and see what fits best. The double action is great because it is a little bit heavier. So if you're worried about being too light on the trigger or pulling the trigger too soon, this will definitely cover that for you. It's also usually a little bit heavier. So these handguns are going to be great for recoil. When you're firing and you have that big heavy slide, big steel gun, the recoil, it's going to suck up a lot of that recoil for you, so you get better follow-up shots as well. This is the M&P 9, very similar to the Glock 17 that we already showed. Same idea though, more rail space here as well. Full size, get your three full fingers on there, let you get a really good grip. But you can really tell the difference when you look at different handguns. Get out and try them. This one's a little bit different than a Glock. Even though they look very similar, they're similar in size. The triggers are different. The way they fit your hand are different. The way they naturally point for you are going to be different. So you need to get out and try some of these and put them in your hand, see what works for you. Next we have revolvers. Revolvers are also usually what I would recommend for a home defense handgun is heavy steel. Don't go for a scandium frame or things like that. This is your home defense gun. It doesn't need to be that. Same thing, full size. This is a model 64, but it's in 38 special. You could actually go something a little bit bigger and get something that's in 357 Magnum, but it's got a 4-inch barrel, it's a full-size gun, and it's going to offer you the same opportunity you have with the hammer fired with the double action, single action, and the ease of use. So there's no slide to manipulate. Once the bullets are in there, you stack them in, you close it, and you fire. That's all there is to it. So it's very easy if you're someone that has a problem manipulating slides or the weight of the slide. Sometimes trying to get that pullback is hard for somebody with arthritis or is older. Maybe a revolver works best for them, where they can make sure they have a hammer where they can get into single action and then be able to pull the trigger if that double action is too heavy. There's a lot of different opportunities that are out there. These are just some. But the biggest thing is get out and practice, and get out and get something you feel comfortable with. Get to the range. Try it all out. Some of the benefits of striker fired and possibly the hammer fired as well is capacity. You're going to get a larger capacity in these handguns than you are a revolver, in which you're probably going to get 6 to 8 rounds. On these, you're looking anywhere from 15 to 18 rounds of 9mm. That is perfect for home defense. You never know how much you're going to need. You don't have to change a magazine until you get through those. In a revolver, again, a lower capacity. You don't have to worry about reloading if you needed to go more than 6 rounds. The pros and cons of them are going to vary from gun to gun. You can get these with external safeties. You can get these without external safeties. They're all going to vary. So get out and find out what works best for you. Find out which handgun works best. But in my opinion, stick to the full-size handguns. Don't be going for the small pocket carry. Stick to something larger for your home defense gun. It'll make you happier in the long run. It'll be easier to manipulate. When you're up in the middle of the night and you're groggy and you'll be able to put a light on it or something like that, it's going to help you. And that full-size handgun is going to really help you with recoil, with being comfortable with the gun instead of having something that's smaller in your hand when there's a lot of other things going on in the dark. Okay, so these are my suggestions based on handguns that I own that I think would make great home defense guns. Going over some of these, the best thing you can do is get out to the range and fire some guns. Go somewhere you can rent handguns, get out there, try different ones, try different models, try different calibers. You may be like a 45 or a 40 Smith & Wesson, or 9mm may be the best fit. You never know until you try them. Get out there and shoot, and then once you know what you're going to get something. Defense is important. Keep a handgun in your house, know how to use it, get out and practice. If you have any questions or you guys got comments that you can add to help others below, by all means please do so. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot.